National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll come out with a three-tight-end look on the first play of the drive. Jackson looking to throw right away. Flush to his right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
That is definitely what we call a defensive uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it. The Ravens at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now it's 2nd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. Forced out to his left. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step.
Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
After all, the 16-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets this out to Spiller. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Allen the man in motion right. Herbert on 1st down now. He finds his target, Allen. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Herbert's throw pulled in by Hopkins. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins, 34 yards. And the Chargers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson going to shift him around. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 54 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd and 5. Now they'll audible to something else. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Mitchell is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. Here's Jackson to throw, escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, they had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Again, Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Herbert operating from the red zone. And the catch made by Hopkins. Touchdown, Chargers. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Boy, they're lucky, very lucky to get this one back.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Pass out left, finds Kohler. That'll give them 8 that time. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Jackson now sliding out of the pocket. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On second down, here's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Mike Williams, 33 yards. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
Ravens 14.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson. And he's got his big tight end here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him.
Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
Hey, Ozzy, middle. Hey, nice shot. Hey, Ozzy, shut up. Hey, middle.
Now Lamar changing the play.
You
Now it's Jackson. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Jackson buying time to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 76 yards.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Tucker with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling.
And the Chargers first down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
At the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert.
That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield.
A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen as the first half is winding down.
And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Steps away to his left.
And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson being chased out left.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the
NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
Baylor Tiger.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, middle.
After the interception, here's Jackson, forced out to his left. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him. It should open up things for you.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Now Lamar changing the look.
They go play action with Jackson.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hey, report. Hey. Yo.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
21.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Hey, Kappa, 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 Kappa. Baylor tight.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He's got it. Now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side their deep. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 59 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. The Charger drive about to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. On 1st and 10, Herbert throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. Oh, heck of a move. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
5-9, 5-9.
Herbert. Give him another one right back to Allen. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 43-yard line.
Ray. Let's go.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And this one is incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
21. 1st down, Los Angeles.
In motion right goes Allen. Herbert on 1st down now. Caught left side Hopkins. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
5-9. Baylor tight. 12. Ready.
Here's Herbert. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you give that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
35, Ravens 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now it's Jackson.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson, dancing to his left. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. .45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Here's Herbert. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Donald Parham, 53 yards. And the Chargers are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Chargers 42, Ravens 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll send Mitchell in motion right. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
The Ravens on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be third and forever. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Hopkins, strong running.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And quickly, they get to the line. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Going up top. And this is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. The bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Hey, Ozzy, you.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Now Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Report! Hey, report! Get out!
Back to throw. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And how he got away from that first tackler, no idea, but he did, and it winds up with positive yardage.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
For Keenan Allen, that's complete. A nice little juke. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Run! Hold the troops right. Baylor Tiger! Go, let's go. Ready!
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Herbert throwing again. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. DeAndre Hopkins. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Chargers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Go. Hey, hey. Yo, yo.
Jackson now down around his goal line.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Hey, ram.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And now the rookie's free. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Chargers 65, Ravens 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
He's to the 10.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Point after try forthcoming. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
72, Ravens 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Chargers,
I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got them excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs.